Hello, my name is William. I will be your playtester today. All right, so let's get this started. All right, so first of all, I absolutely love the little guy running back and forth across the screen. It is adorable, and I love the detail of like the clouds moving in the background with the different opacities, different alphas, them fading in and out. I think it's a really nice touch, and like it really adds a lot of life to this world. Although I wouldn't mind like I don't know, maybe like a little bit more, like maybe I don't know, some sunshine. I don't know, like maybe a sun with a face, or I don't know, like maybe some grass, or I don't know. Overall, I think it's really nice, but it does feel like it's like missing some sort of element to like really make it feel polished. All right. I'm not entirely sure what the word means. Maybe it's like a combination of multiple words. Maybe it's the main character's name. I guess I'll find out. All right. So I'm assuming this is exit, this is settings, and this is play. X is exit. That's play. This sort of looks like a wrench. Okay. it's a little bit unclear what all this means. I'm assuming this is the resolution. This is the sound. No, this is the sound. Or I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at here. Okay, so this is the UI. I don't know what that is. And this is the music. Okay, I would sort of expect like more things in the settings, like maybe the controls. Maybe I don't know what this. Oh, it's full screen. Okay. I mean, this sort of made sense. I'm not entirely. This sort of makes sense for the music. I don't know what these two are for really. All right. Anyways, let's get this started. Okay. This is charming. I like the art style. Once again, okay. I'm sort of missing the clouds here. Okay. It would be like a nice touch if the clouds were here, the same clouds from like the main menu, just to like make the background feel a little bit less plain. It does feel like just like the main menu, like it is missing some sort of elements of polish. Okay, there's a cloud. I don't know why. There's just a singular cloud up there. But now they're starting to appear. Okay. I don't know why they weren't appearing in the first place. Anyways. Okay, so it wants me to right click, so I guess I'll. Okay, so I'm assuming that's teleporting me to a marketplace where I can. Okay, so where I can trade stuff for coins. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. I sort of like the minimalist aspect to it, where you're sort of like having to find stuff out on your own, and the UI is like good enough where you can like for the most part figure stuff out, but it is still a bit confusing, I guess. I wouldn't mind like some sort of like sign that says like, oh, shop, or oh, marketplace. Yeah, like I mean, there's like a sign right here. Like, why? It'd be nice, like, okay, if when I was like next to the sign, like it said something. Right. Anyways, what's all this? Okay, so I can trade in coins. Okay, so I trade in materials to get coins. I trade in coins to level up my pickaxe. Okay. I could trade in coins to get blocks, seeds, fences, decorations. I'm not entirely sure why I would want this stuff, other than for the sake of the aesthetic. It's like it's not something that I would. If something is purely for aesthetic, it's not something that I would want to trade coins in for. Once again, like I'm not once again. I'm not entirely sure. Like, okay, if this is purely for aesthetic, but if it is, it's like okay, I would rather spend coins on things that are useful. Okay, what's this? All right. So if I get all that stuff, I get to another tier, and I unlock more things. Okay. Okay, so I can go up and down the ladder. Pretty self-explanatory. Oh, okay, so he gives me the circles, and I need 10 circles to level up. Okay, so my main objective is to get 16 carats at the moment, and I'll just spend the other stuff on coins. Okay. The sound effects are pretty good. I like the music. The music's very charming. Okay, I like how I could hold down to jump. All right. I can't help but feel like, okay, maybe it'd be nice, like, okay, if this guy had like a name over him. I feel like that would be like a cool little, cute little charming element to it, where I feel a little bit more connected to the character. Like had a name to place to him. I'm not entirely sure what this green thing is. Oh, I was like, oh, this looks sort of special. Okay, this is different UI than trading, where it's like, okay, minus 16 carats gives you plus 6 circles. But this doesn't have that, so I'm not entirely. Oh, What in the world? I have no idea what happened there. Okay. Okay, 10 coins for more inventory. It's an economy of coins. Okay, what's this? Oh. I have a very limited inventory here. Okay. What can I... Oh. What in the world? What? Okay, so this... Wait, does this just give me, like, unlimited stuff here? Okay. Okay, wait, I'm a little bit confused at the moment. So I switched... I'm starting to feel like I need some sort of tutorial, because I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing at the moment. Okay. I don't know what those arrows mean. I don't. Does it mean movement speed? I don't know what that... Magnet? So I can get stuff from a further range? The UI does do a good job of being like, okay, you get like a general idea of like what it is, but it doesn't like really go all the way, where it's like, okay, I sort of feel like I should be able to hover over it and get like, I don't know, the name or some sort of description or something. What's this? I need a key. What am I supposed to do? Okay, so, man. Okay, so this gives me unlimited resources. And in the meantime, clearly what I'm supposed to do is plant the carrots with the dirt. But I don't know how to build. I don't. Oh boy. Oh, there's a day-night cycle? Okay, what happens if I fall off the edge? Can I just... What happens here? Oh. What? So I just have to wait here for 30 seconds? I'm glad I didn't lose my stuff, but... I mean, just having to sit around for 30 seconds is pretty lame. I mean, I guess it's cool that there's like some sort of penalty and that it's not too harsh, but it's like 30 seconds, really? I mean, you're just gonna like make me sit here? That's pretty lame. That is. Like, I'd imagine I won't be like dying frequently, but if I do indeed die frequently, I wouldn't want to wait 30 seconds every time. All right. How do I place you? Come on. Surely, okay. I think this game's like about farming to some extent. So, man. Okay, so I need a key. How do I get the key? I haven't seen the key in any of these different places. Maybe I was missing it at the shop. I don't know. I'm gonna drop the dirt for now. I'm gonna grab the apples and see if I can't spend them anywhere. Or actually, I'm just gonna keep on breaking this. There we go. Some carrots, some apples. Okay. Well, 13 apples should be enough to buy something. This is okay. The bar at the top is my stamina, and I have to eat to replenish my stamina. Okay, but the... Okay, so that's... What's this? Okay. Let's just throw these back out again. Let's see. Okay, this doesn't give me enough stamina. It's like hitting this consumes more stamina than I gain from the stuff that I get from it. So it's like I'll run out of stamina eventually, and I still don't know how to play stuff. My pickaxe is running out of durability. How am I going to get another pickaxe? Huh. Boy. Okay, let's just pick back up our dirt. I'm gonna go to the shop, see if I can figure out anything there. Surely there's like some way to place stuff, right? Okay. Okay, so all these, I just sell stuff for coins. Different stuff that I grow. Okay, so apples and carrots, I could get some coins. I probably should have done that to get a bit more inventory space. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, and each tier is different stuff that I can plant. Okay, so... Oh, man. Okay, there's something I'm missing. There is something. There has to be something I'm missing. Okay, escape. What's this? Menu? Please tell me you saved my progress. Oh, it did. Okay, that's good. That's good. I don't know. Oh boy. What do I do here? What do I do? Okay, all this stuff costs coins, so I could just ignore all that stuff until I get coins. I don't know where I see if I have coins or not at the moment, but I'd imagine I probably don't. Ignore that. Man. I mean, it clearly wants me to plant this. Look at this. This needs dirt to plant. Do I have any... Oh, man. Okay. Oh! What? Okay. Okay, so I have to place them at the edge of platforms. Okay. I just now saw the plus mark. I wasn't entirely sure. Okay. So let's just place these. There we go. And I can plant. What? Come on. What? Let's mine this. There we go. I don't know why I can't plant this. What's this? Come on. What's happening here? Okay, it says it needs dirt to plant on. Why? Do I have to use... Oh, okay. Okay, so it's like Minecraft. Where I have to, Okay. But that's costing stamina. Alright, so I gotta worry about that a little bit. Okay. It was a little bit confusing. I mean, I should have expected that, okay... My expectation was that you'd be able to just put the dirt blocks anywhere, which is why I was confused. I was like trying to place it like, okay, like on top of this platform, for example. I didn't realize you could only place it like strictly like to the left of the platform. And then once you have the dirt block, it's only then that you can place it on top. But that did confuse me. Okay, and I didn't see the plus marks before. So, I don't know. I do appreciate how the game doesn't have text. How it's like, okay, everything could be explained by the UI, but at the same time, not like the UI, but like, you know, the things in the world. It's like immersive. But, I don't know. Some sort of like tutorial, some sort of like quest system, like maybe like text like out, like on top of the screen, like, oh, do this. Like, oh, place a block on the side of a platform. Something like that. Like some sort of guide. I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to it just so I could avoid the frustration. Okay, how do I get this now? Okay, that gave me a lot of carrots. Okay, I don't know if there's a limit to holding the carrots. Okay. Right. I'm actually just going to eat this for now. I want to see... I don't entirely know how this works, but I'm hoping... Okay. Actually, I need to get more seeds. How am I going to get more seeds? Okay. 6 coins is 2 seeds. My goal right now is to be able to get more stamina than it costs by planting stuff. Now this costs a lot of stamina, so I'm going to avoid doing that until I have an abundance of it. In the meantime, I'll just like sit around waiting for this. It is a little bit of a slow start. There is, you know, it does, you know, you're sitting around waiting for 30 seconds if you die. You're sitting around waiting a bit for the carrots. Thankfully, it doesn't take too long, but it's like, I don't know, I feel like there should always be something that you're doing. Where it's like, okay, I don't want to hit the thing with the stamina below, because it's like, it costs more than it takes. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't take too long, thankfully, so it's not really a problem. Alright. I want to get more seeds right now, so, okay. Let's, throw these out of my inventory real quick. And just plant this stuff so then they can be going while I'm waiting. And we're going to sell the carrots for some coins to see if I can get some more seed packets. Alright. There we go. There we go. Okay, so they go in my inventory. Okay, that's where they're going. Okay. So. 6 coins for 2 seed packets. Let's do it. Yeah? Oh. Come on. Oh. How does that work? I don't know how that works. Yeah? I'm confused. Why isn't it letting me do anything with this arrow? I have 6 coins. What's going on? Okay, this guy wants carrots, but I don't care about you right now. I don't care about unlocking new stuff right now. I just want to get more carrots. What do I do here? I don't know. Come on. Okay, let's buy a dirt block. Oh, I don't think I have inventory space. Okay. I need more inventory space if I want that to work. I hope jumping on this doesn't. Okay. Thankfully, it's not like Minecraft where jumping on it destroys what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, let's get these carrots and here we go. We're gonna have to turn the carrots in for a bit more coins. I didn't realize that I didn't have enough inventory space there. That was pretty confusing because there wasn't like any sort of like UI indication that was telling me that I was doing something wrong. All right, let's turn these in. Appreciate how like right click is like turning something in and left click is eating it. Other different buttons. But I could imagine like myself in the future like totally like accidentally eating something. Okay, so let's eat this actually. Just eat it, whatever. Okay, I didn't realize I didn't have enough inventory space before. Okay, so that makes a bit more sense. Let's try to escape to close this. Okay. Let's plant some more stuff. And all right. I do have a bit of a stamina problem at the moment, but all right, let's see what we do. Okay, so we can get dirt blocks. We can get tools. I don't know what this bar is here. I assume this means to get better tools, but it's just to get the same tools again. Now, my tools aren't that low on stamina, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Let's just worry about... Okay. I don't know what these are for. I'm assuming that might be a chest? I don't know why I would get a fence. Yeah, I don't know why I would get a lot of the stuff that's purely cosmetic. All right. I'm just sort of waiting for all this to grow at the moment, just for that last one. Yeah, so... Okay. Once again, I don't want to progress just yet. I just want to get to the point where I'm able to get more food. More stamina than I'm losing, just so that I can like start spamming this. All right. I want to get to the point of self sustainability. Okay. I need like one more inventory slot just so I'm not constantly switching back and forth between stuff. Here we go. So let's get some coins and let's purchase another inventory slot and see if I can't get. All right, and see if I can't get some more seeds. Here we go. I mean, it is pretty self-explanatory, and I once again, I do really admire how. Okay, let's get. There we go. That's pretty good. I do admire how there isn't any text. I think that's like a really cool design decision. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there has to be some way to make things a little bit less confusing, like even if you don't have text. Where it's like, I don't know. Like maybe when you're trying to do this and your inventory is full, it's like, oh, like something like makes some sort of noise like or like the hotbar shakes, like flashes red. Some sort of like indication like, oh, I don't have enough space in there. All right. There we go. Oh no, my corn. No. That's not good. All right. I gotta watch out for that now. Imagine if I'd lost one of my seed packets. All right. Okay. Let's get 2 more seed packets. There we go. I could get 2 more on top of that. Yeah. All right, now I got to get a bit more dirt. How much does dirt cost? Dirt costs 3. Okay. How much does more inventory space cost? 30? Okay, that isn't too bad. You know, I feel like as I plant more stuff, I'll be able to get coins a lot faster. So, but already in the scheme of things, it shouldn't take too long. All right. I mean, this is pretty charming. You know, right now, like, it feels like spending coins on decorations is entirely unnecessary. But as I progress and I'm able to get a lot more coins a lot faster, I'm sure when I have leftover coins, I'll feel like, oh, I might as well spend it on something. And it won't feel like as big of a deal. But early game, like, just like at the current moment, it's sort of like, okay, why would I ever want to spend coins on that when it's so wildly expensive and I can spend it on something that I really need? Okay, yeah, I need to be eating stuff here. Surely there's some sort of better food supply than my own stuff. Man, I'm terrified that stuff's gonna fall off. Okay. Yeah. I need to like have like some side dirt blocks that are like simply for catching stuff. There we go. Oh man. I don't want to lose my seed packets. Okay, yeah, let's get some more dirt. So that gives me 1. Apples give me 2. And I'm assuming apples... How do I get Okay, so apple packets I get for the next level. Okay, I'm going to want to do that soon. But is there like some way to buy food? Where does like apples like give me more stamina? I'm a little bit worried like at some point soon I won't have any stamina left over. Okay. Let's keep on doing escape to get out of that. Okay. Let's eat that. And let's get some more dirt. Okay, we got 3 dirt. So 3 dirt should be enough to plant my last seed packet and give myself a little bit of a buffer. So I'm not stressed about the sides. Let's get you. Ah. Yeah, that is annoying. I almost wish like I pick it up faster, just so then it's like not falling off the edge when I'm standing right over it. Because I feel like, okay, my thought is like, okay, if I'm standing next to it, then I'll be able to pick it up before it falls off. But nope, it has like a little bit of a time before I pick it up. So that's a little bit annoying. How it can fall off, regardless of where I'm standing. Right. Yeah, and I don't think there's a limit to stack size. Oh boy. Ah, that's not good. What happens if I run out of stamina? You know what? I have a genius plot. A genius idea. I don't think you're ready for this. What if I jump off the edge and killing myself regains my stamina? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, that didn't work. Oh boy. I really don't want to eat my carrots. I feel like it's not doing it. But I am getting enough carrots to the point where it's like, I should probably spend some on upgrading. So then like maybe I could get a food. Yeah, just sitting around for 30 seconds is a bit much. 5 seconds is maybe enough for me. That's my thought. All right. I'm thinking, okay, how am I going to get like a reliable food source here? What? I have to wait 60 seconds? Are you serious? 60 seconds? Okay, that's a bit ridiculous there. That is. What do you do? Movement speed, maybe? I almost feel like the icon will show up in here. Okay. This is just going to be really annoying waiting for this guy every 60 seconds, isn't it? I mean, I guess it's like sort of telling me like, oh, do stuff in the meantime. But it just like feels like an artificial way to like extend the amount of time that you're playing the game. I don't know. So what happens if I do run out of stamina here? Oh. I died? Am I gonna like be stuck dead forever now that I'm out of stamina? Like what happens if I don't have any food on me? Oh boy. I don't need all this stuff that just like makes me sit around waiting with nothing else to do. Oh boy. Like, okay, what happens if I theoretically don't have enough food? Oh, I got stamina back for free. Okay. Don't even worry about it. Just wait 30 seconds every once in a while. Okay, so I'm noticing that this has the same thing as the speeds on my tools. I still don't know what this is. I'm assuming that's how far you can pick stuff up. But that doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so. Costs 8. Are you kidding me? I swear that's less than last time as well. Right. I don't think I'm going to eat food for my stamina anymore. Oh, well, that's slow action. I may have to. I may. Right. Yeah. What do I do here? What do I do? I mean, I feel like I'm gonna have to eat food. But I sort of want to get the apples started before I do that. Just because I feel like the apples will probably give me more food. Alright. There we go. That's some good stuff. Alright. Yeah, this whole stamina thing is a bit confusing and a bit annoying. It's because it is so hard to fill it up. Alright. Alright, here we go. Oh man. I don't want to wait another 30 seconds. That's annoying. Let's just start eating. Let's just eat. Let's feast. I mean, the thing is, I feel like I'm going to have to plant a lot more stuff just to be able to tell if it's worth it or not. Right. I think it's worth it. I think it is. But I really have to, yeah. I have to plant a lot more stuff if I'm going to be able to tell. I mean, I'd imagine, like, your thought is, like, probably I should be progressing a bit faster. Only 3? Since I don't even have the carrots anymore. Ah! I'd imagine the developer's thought is like, okay, I'd probably be progressing faster at this point. Like, I probably would have moved on to apples and even further than that. But I'm just dealing with my stamina so much. It's like I feel like I haven't had an opportunity to do that. All right. I just want to get the stamina problem in check before I move on to any other foods. All right, let's get some more dirt here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Go. 2, 3. I'd imagine it grows regardless of how far you are from it. Okay, 1. Okay, so that's 2 more seeds there. Yeah, I'm assuming you get more stamina than you lose from each plant. So, okay, the more I plant, the better I should be able to do here. Okay. Let's buy some more dirt, might as well. And yeah, rinse and repeat. I can't help but feel like I want to do like something else on the side while I'm waiting for the corn. For the it's not corn, for the carrots. Because once again, like, it does grow pretty fast, but it does sort of stink like waiting, having nothing else to do. And I'd imagine, like, as I progress, like, okay, once I get apples, like once I get a lot of stuff going, it's like, okay, there's always gonna be something to doing, but I don't know. I can't help but thinking, I don't know. I sort of want like another activity other than just like, okay, planting, rinse, repeat. You know, the same repetitive process over and over again. Like, it needs like another element to the game. I don't know what that would be. I'm not saying like you need combat, although combat would be, you know, another element that other games like typically use. But it does feel like the, I don't know, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to use my high IQ. All right. Let's get some coins from this. Like, it does feel like it's like missing some sort of element. Like, it feels like very restrictive. Like, the game needs to be like expanded in some sort of way so that you're always have something to do instead of like always having like downtimes. Like, oh, wait 60 seconds for this guy, or oh, wait 30 seconds when you fall off the edge, or 30 seconds when you run out of stamina. Like, it needs other systems in place to replace like just like waiting around a lot, which just feels really lame. All right. Okay, this is bad. I'm gonna start needing coins for this stuff. All right. And I'm running out of stamina too. It's not good. So this costs a lot of. Okay, this only costs 6 coins. It's not terrible. But I'm gonna have to spend coins eating. All right. So there we go. Did I level up? What's this? Oh, I didn't mean to eat that. Okay. Did I level up? Okay, I have 12. What else would I spend it on? There's nothing else to spend it on. Why didn't I just like immediately level up? Oh, nice. I don't know what all this stuff is. Is it cosmetic, or is this like some sort of like rare seed? And this like gives me like super carrots? I don't know. Okay, so Let's just ignore that for now and see what else I got. I have no idea what the water bucket would do, but I guess I'll figure it out. But I don't really have 18 coins to spare. 10 coins! Okay, I might as well spend that. It's not too much. Those are again. Don't know what those are. Just this is the decor section, but I don't know what this stuff would be for. That has to be like a chest. I don't know. I don't want to spend 20 coins and then just to figure out it's like nothing. All right. Here we go. We're gonna buy some apples this time around. There we go. That's enough for an apple. And then apple. Okay, so it's 50% better. Apples are 50% better. That's pretty good. With these apples in mind, I should be able to get a lot more done, hopefully. All right, here we go. So, wait, don't tell me that gives me 2 apples each. That would be pretty OP. All right. I am actually really loving the game so far. I feel like it's like endlessly charming, but it also feels like it's like a good base to be expanded upon. Right? I love the little eating animation. That's adorable. It feels like there's like so much potential, like for so much more to be able to be done. Oh boy. Okay, that's a problem. I need coins, and now I need coins. Ah. It feels like there's so much more potential for so much more to be done. Like right now, you just have farming, but I don't know what else could like maybe do on top of that. That's just sort of what I'm thinking. And I'm not saying combat, because I feel like combat would just like not really mesh well with the game's current identity. So I'll just have to keep on sitting on this. Okay, how am I gonna make this lose stamina not as fast? Look at this guy. He only gives me 3 at a time. Like, that's kind of lame. How am I gonna get 30? I'm gonna have to buy this 10 times? Like, are you serious? I'm gonna want to get those soon, maybe. I don't know. What's the pickaxe even for? It's not like I'm mining. What's this? Okay, so this is what I'm really curious about. I'm curious, how do I get that key? I haven't seen anywhere about how to get it. I'd imagine maybe from this? I don't know. Okay, the apple trees do take longer to grow. Okay, so that's interesting. So I harvest the carrots more often, and then I come back to the apples every once in a while. Okay. Let's I got 6 apples from that. That's pretty good. All right, so let's just throw this out right now. Oh, let's harvest you. Okay, plant some more apple trees. This gave me like a ton of apples. That's like really good. Okay, we'll sell you right away. Yeah. And I'll use that money to get more apples. Yeah, so I sort of want to like separate where I'm putting this. I'll sort of want to start putting the apples on the right here. All right. Oh boy. So does the magnet increase like pickup speed or pickup distance or both? I'm just sort of wondering that at this point. Like, how do I pick up things faster? Because it is okay. Just gotta eat a lot of these. Here might be the strategy. What if I use the carrots only for eating and the apples only for money? That might be a good strategy, actually. I might have to do that. I like how you could hold it to eat. And I love the little eating animation. All right. I think that's the strategy. Apples for money, carrots for eating. That might be the strat. It'll only sell stuff when I have a full stamina bar. I think I'm at the point where I could start doing that. Okay. Well, let's buy a little bit more dirt. Yeah, let's buy some more dirt. We're going to put the apples over here. What's this? Oh, it's the distance. Okay, so I have to be close enough. Okay. That makes sense. I was sort of confused when I saw that at first, but okay. All right. Here we go. We got some land for the apples. Let's get some more dirt. Why not? All right. So I'll put the apples there when I can, just to separate a bit. All right. Come on, carrots. Give me some stamina. All right. But I don't know. As I was going to say earlier, I'm a bit confused on what I'm supposed to use the pickaxe for, other than that one green thing at the bottom and breaking dirt blocks. But I feel like there needs to be like some sort of better use to it. Like maybe you know, using the pickaxe, like having more uses for the pickaxe is like, okay, what I'm sort of looking for in the game, where there's some sort of like mining component to it as well. Like, oh, I could like go through the green door and I could like go out into caves where I can mine stuff. I mean, that could be an interesting element where you like mine things in between farming. Just like something to like break up the loop every once in a while, to break up the gameplay. Let's get these actually. I'm sort of at the point where I want to increase my inventory space again. All right. Two. Yeah, I feel like something to break up the gameplay loop would really help it, like mining, for example. Some sort of caves, or I don't know, some sort of like talking with NPCs, or you know, something just to shake up the gameplay every once in a while. Okay, there we go. This is a good strat. Unlimited stamina. But I am going to start wanting to get some more apples soon. Some more apple seeds. It will be a good strategy once I get enough apple seeds, but yeah. Yeah, so I am at the point where I'm getting a lot more stamina. The reason why I was confused with the stamina in the first place is because, like, okay, when you only have, like, a handful of seeds, the amount of stamina that you get back based on the amount of seeds that you plant is, like, pretty minimal. And it's only once you start getting a lot of seeds that you're able to start noticing the difference. So that's, I feel like that's what sort of led to my confusion. But now that I'm like at this point in the game, like the stamina's like starting to like become less of a concern. I am sort of wondering, like, okay, once I enter late game, stamina like probably won't be a problem at all. Like I probably like won't even have to like think about it anymore. Which is sort of interesting, like how it's only like really a problem like within like the first 10 minutes of the game or something. Alright. Yeah, let's get some more apples going. I don't even want to unlock the next year until I get like a decent amount of apples going. Alright, so. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's, what do I do here? Yeah. Let's place 2 dirt blocks and get 2 seeds. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that should start getting me a good amount of money, actually. My apple farm's going pretty well. Alright. Just eat the carrot. Turn the apples. I'm not at the point where I'm getting enough coins where I feel like I could get more inventory space yet, but I'm hoping to approach that point soon, once my apple farm is just a little bit larger. Yeah, I'm still not at the point where I feel like I could waste money on decorations or fences or barrels, or I have no idea what this is. I'm not at the point where I could feel like I could waste like a single coin. I'm not even at the point where I feel like I could waste 12 carrots. Like I need to spend money. I need to spend money on expanding the farm. There's not really a point in wasting carrots on getting to the next resource until I'm able to get until I'm able to get like an abundance of coins to be able to get whatever I want to get. I don't know, I guess I just like playing slower and more methodically. I guess it's just my playstyle. Alright, let's get some stamina back. There we go. How's the apple farm going? It's taking a while, but that's fine. As expected. Come on, carrots. Yeah, now I'm just sitting. Now I'm just sitting around waiting again. Like, once I get into late game, I'd imagine, okay, stamina won't be a problem. I won't be sitting around waiting at all. There's always going to be something to do. Well, like, early game, it's like this entirely different dynamic. And I feel like there needs to be a better middle ground where, like, stamina is always a concern. I don't know, I feel like stamina always will be sort of a concern. Like, it'll always take up some amount of stuff. But not nearly as much as early game. I'm sort of interested in seeing it. Because I'd imagine like late game, it'll be like it'll feel like an entirely different game where it's like, okay, there's always something to do, always something to keep my mind on. Let's just throw these to the side here. I appreciate how we could throw them on the ground. Although I wouldn't mind a chest. And once again, I don't know if this is a chest, but I wouldn't mind one. Just so I wouldn't have to like be concerned about my stuff being on the ground all the time. Alright, we got some apples. Let's just spend this real quick. Alright, at the moment, carrots are making me a lot more money than apples are. So that's why I need to be getting a lot more apples. It honestly would probably be a better investment just to spend money on carrots. But I don't know. I feel like once I get enough apples, I can just hold down right click to get those quickly. That's pretty good. I feel like once I get enough apples, it'll be the play. There we go. Let's turn the apples. I don't know. I just see all this stuff and I'm like, am I just going to be repeating the same thing over and over again? Where it's like, okay, maybe it'll take twice as long to do the apples and twice as long on top of that to do that. And it just looks so repetitive and tedious. I'm literally just seeing like a line of progression. And it's just doing the same thing over and over again. Just looking at it makes me nauseous. It's like, okay, I want something else there to trade for. I feel like that would be fun. I sort of appreciate how I could like trade carrots for progression here. Or trade coins for whatever this is here. I don't know. Just like looking at the marketplace, it's just like so intimidating. It's in this line of progression, it's just the game just feels so repetitive. It needs something to break it up. Alright. Alright. Let's spend the coins on some more apples. Alright, so get some 1, 2, 3. Let's spend the remaining on dirt. Oh, that just picked that up immediately. Okay. Ah. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need some more dirt. Okay, so here's a concern. What happens if I completely run out of stamina on my pickaxe, on my hoe? If I completely run out of stamina on both, am I just like done for? I'd imagine like, okay, that'll probably never be a problem, but like theoretically it could happen. And I like don't have anything in my inventory to trade for coins. Like, okay, am I just like, I just have to restart the game at that point? All right. Actually, these are grown now. There we go. All right. Oh boy. Here we go. Okay, so let's trade in the apples. Okay, so that's 1 for 2, which sounds pretty good actually. 2 for 5. Okay, so the higher I go, the more coins I'm getting for sure. But the more expensive things are probably getting as well. So, what am I going to do here? Well, I need this, first of all. I don't know what the water does yet, and I don't really have enough money to waste on it. So let's just get this as a backup. Alright. Now I need a couple more dirt. There we go. Alright. Let's pick up the other one. I'm noticing like this has 1-time speed. Okay, so let's plant these. So when I get the speed upgrade down there, I'm almost tempted to get it, but I don't know what it would be helpful for. If I were to get the magnet upgrade or the speed upgrade, like, because I use this like instantly, right? I feel like the only thing it would be good is for the pickaxe, but I never use a pickaxe, so I don't know what the speed upgrade is helpful for. Which is why I like sort of never want to get it, or the magnetism upgrade either. It's like, okay, I just gotta wait a second before it falls, but I pretty much just like, okay, run down there, run back. I don't know. Let's just get some more dirt going right now. You know what? Right now I definitely need more inventory space. That's my number one. It costs 30 coins. It's not worth it at the moment. it isn't. Alright. Okay. There we go. My apple farm is going pretty well so far. It's at the point of self-sustainability, where I don't really have to rely on the carrots as much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's get a couple more here. 2, 3, 4. I sort of don't want to be like mining it intermittently. I sort of want to focus more on just like getting it all at once. So I'm just going to wait for all of it to grow and do the carrots a little bit and get some stamina back. All right. Okay, there's my stamina. Pretty good, pretty good. I like how we can move while I'm eating it. That's like a really nice like quality of life thing. Because if I had to like stay stationary while I'm eating, it's like it would feel just like a bit lame. I mean, I sort of feel like there's like Minecraft inspirations almost, where it's like, okay, you're sort of like slower while you're eating. Now I'm just waiting around a little bit to watch everything grow. I take a sip of water. Yeah, but it does feel like I'm doing nothing with my pickaxe. It does. And I still have no idea. My main question is, okay, how do I get this green key? This feels like the biggest mystery in the game. Like, okay, do I do this? Do I beat the game? Do I unlock a new area? Do I unlock like mines, like something to use my pickaxe on? I have no idea. Man, 25. I can't help with the feeling that I'm doing this all too slowly. Like, looking at this, like, 12 carrots for 3, there has to be some better way to level this up. 130? I'm gonna have to, like, do this, like, what was it? Like, how many times is that? Like, 50 times or something? Each with 60-second wait periods? Can I, like, turn, like, in other stuff to get more? Please? Alright. Okay, so... Okay, that's a bit annoying how I can't just, like, hold it down to, like, just, fertilize all the soil. Yeah. Because, like, I could, like, hold down for all the other stuff, but I can't... Okay, I can't hold down for this either. It would be, like a nice little quality of life thing if I could just hold it down to plant everything at once. Alright. Yeah, it's not even a point. It would just take too long, and it would just take too many resources until I'm a lot better. That's a lot of tomatoes. Okay. You know, at this point, I'm getting kind of close to the point where I might start having some stuff to spare. I might just start having some coins to spare. I don't know. I feel like all the decorations are so expensive. Like, you sort of want me to, like, start getting into, like, okay, this stuff and this stuff, like, early game, instead of me feeling like I really do not have a single coin to spare. I need to upgrade. I gotta upgrade more. I would only pay for this, like, if I just, you know, if I recently bought something and I have like coins I don't have anything to do with. All right, there we go. That's a lot of coins. We're making some good progress here, aren't we? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Just grab a bunch more dirt. Maybe I shouldn't just be building it linearly, but I don't necessarily have enough jump height, and I can't create... Are those ladders? Those aren't fences, those are ladders! Oh! Are they? Are they ladders? Man, you know what? I have no idea. Because they look sort of different, but like now looking at them, it's like... It sort of looks like I thought they were fences. Because like they didn't look the same as the ladders here, but now I realize it's just like a smaller version of it. Which I do appreciate how like it maintains like some sort of aspect of like pixel density. Like it doesn't like, okay, just like show like a smaller ladder here. I appreciate that. But man, that confused me. I thought that was like some sort of like cosmetic thing. I don't know what that is still. It has to be a chest. It has to. I don't know. I still don't feel like I need ladders. I still feel like I would rather just like, okay, do everything linearly instead of having to like go up and down constantly. It doesn't like really feel points in doing that. All right. Ah, I almost walked off the edge because I wasn't paying attention. I may have to like, I don't know. I may want to start like building like a block at the end, just to like block myself off to make sure I don't accidentally fall off there. I forgot to plant those seeds. Okay. Yeah, I sort of want to be able to plant a little bit faster, just so then I could plant as I walk. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's not good. Ah! Give me those back. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, those are done. That's good. 2. You need some Sierra coins. I'm running out of durability, so I'm gonna need some Sierra coins soon. Okay, let's plant these back. Okay. Let's eat the carrots. I'm starting to reach the point where I'm either going to have to plant more carrots or I'm going to have to like start eating things other than carrots because I'm planting so many tomatoes. Let's get these. There we go. Look at all those coins. That's the good stuff. All right. Get more tomatoes. 34. I'm gonna need another one of these. I sort of wish you could buy something, but you didn't need inventory space. It would just drop on the ground when you bought it. You know what? Yeah, let's just get another inventory space. But I do wish when you bought something, it would just drop on the ground instead of like just not being able to buy it if you don't have inventory space. That would just like feel a lot better. I feel like. All right. So, sure, let's just do all that. There we go. The dragging and dropping does feel pretty good. It feels like how you would sort of expect it to be. Like, okay, you could drag it out the ground, you could drag it somewhere else in your inventory. Let's just plant these over here real quick. Because, okay, so I feel like the amount of inventory space I have right now is pretty good. Because I have space for the apples, the coins, the carrots, and whatever seed I'm currently working on. So I have the perfect amount of space. And I feel like I'll need to get one more space with every upgrade, for every new plants I get. I feel like that's the strat. Okay, that costs 50. I may want to start thinking about getting the speed upgrades, just for some like quality of life for me. I don't know. I feel like I'm like exponentially getting more apples at this point. I'm sort of starting to get to the point where it's like, okay, I may actually. All right. I may actually have to start having some money to spend on, or either that, or I just want to keep on growing the apple farm as much as I can. All right. Yeah, there we go. It's still growing. Hopefully I'll get that done in a second. Yeah, I just want to speed this up a little bit faster so I can just sprint like full. Okay, so there is a stack size. That's interesting. Which is 96. Which feels like a weird stack size. Very good, very good. Okay, so we have more than enough coins to spare. I'm gonna start spending it on some goofy stuff here. First of all, I never want a chest because I feel like just having something on the ground, like I'll be able to get back to it soon enough. Like if I have a chest, it's like, okay, that's probably a bit excessive and it costs too much money. Like I'm at the point where it's like, okay, I'll never have seed packets in my inventory. If I have food in my inventory, I just want to be able to sell it or use it immediately. Like there's never a point where I'd actually want to put something in a chest. Unless it was like decorations, right? Or building materials. But since I'm not doing those at the moment, there's not really a point for me getting a chest. It's sort of like a late game type of thing. All right, here we go. What do we do here? So that just makes... I don't know what that did. I don't. That still says 1, and that's at +5. Why does that look different? I don't know why that sprite's different than that. I don't know what this just did. I don't. What do you do? I don't know. I don't know. Is it for new ones? Is it not for my current ones? I don't know. What does the water bucket do as well? I don't know. I don't know how any of this stuff works. Okay. I don't even know if I want to keep on getting carrots at this point. I want to get more inventory space. That's what I want to do. Just so that I can hold all the extra apples I'm starting to get. Am I moving fast? I feel like I'm moving faster. I don't know. Let's eat the carrots real quick. As I move a little bit. I almost would prefer like if I just like move slowly while I eat the carrots, like in Minecraft, instead of just like moving intermittently. All right. I don't think I'm planting any faster. I don't know what the upgrade did. I do feel like I am moving faster though. Now I'm confused because the only other place I saw that symbol is here. Okay. Let's eat the carrots. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I sort of want to get the water bucket soon. My idea of, okay, what does a water bucket do? I feel like it would just make stuff grow faster. But I feel like, okay, my stuff is sort of growing fast enough to the point, like, do I need it? It would probably be better for, like, later game stuff that'll probably grow slower. I am getting to the point where I sort of want to get a new crop soon. Yeah, let's get some more inventory space. And let's plant a few more apple trees. Yeah, I could afford more apple trees. There we go. That'll do good. That'll do me pretty good here. So I have enough inventory space so I could hold my carrots, 2 stacks of apples, the stack of seeds I'm currently using, and the coin. So that should be all my inventory space that I need here. If I start getting to like 3 stacks of apples, I'm like, okay, that's when I know. Yeah, I'll probably start needing more carrots just to be able to spend on that. Or I should probably just like keep on investing in it just because of the amount of time I'm going to have to start waiting. All right. Man, I want to be able to... I really thought that would make me plant faster. I don't know. Okay, let's start spending some carrots on this, though. Now we gotta wait 60 seconds. That's nice. I sort of want to know what this does. I want to start doing this. Okay, carrots. Wait, there's meat. There's meat in here. What? There's meat? I didn't realize there was meat in the game. Okay, so this is like gambling. Okay. Gambling with your stamina. Okay, that makes more sense. Like sort of coming at it from a gambling perspective. Getting very lucky though. And an apple. This is not worth it at all. Why is there meat in here? I didn't realize there was meat in the game. Yeah, that's like not even worth it. 7 seconds. Maybe I could spend some carrots on that. Okay, so that costs apples for 10. Okay, I'm glad it's like just not going to be carrots forever. Yeah, I'm just going to want to start doing that every chance I get, though. So I don't have to sit around waiting forever. Like, I wouldn't mind it nearly as much if I felt like there was more to be doing in the meantime. Like there was like more to constantly be working on in the game. I don't necessarily feel a desire to build anything. I just sort of want to progress. I feel like the desire to like build something in like a game like Minecraft is because of the downtime. Where it's like, oh yeah, oh it's like night, and it's like, oh you either have to like build or you mine. It's like because you have to protect yourself against mobs, and like during the day it's like, oh you can like plant outside and you can like explore outside. I feel like building is like, yeah, I feel like building is like because like you have like more downtime. But like in this, like, okay, the downtime's like 60 seconds or 30 seconds. And it's like, okay, it's like enough where you have to like just wait around. Just sort of like doing stuff in the meantime, but not enough where you could sort of like, we're sort of like, oh, I might as well build. Look at all that money. How much does this cost? 70? It's not even that much at this point. All right, so we got to get you. Okay, only one. I want to figure out what this water bucket does. And I'm going to need some more inventory space because I got the water bucket. So this makes stuff go 3 times faster. And I get 2 times the yield. That sounds pretty good. 2 times the yield? That'll like quickly pay for itself, won't it? Alright. Okay. So do I have to water it before I plant it? Also, that water visuals like don't look good at all. Like all the visuals so far have like looked pretty good. It does feel like just because it's like an island in the sky, like it does feel like it's missing something. Like the visuals like do feel like it does feel like sort of placeholdery to some extent. Like it's sort of like missing another element, like some sort of groundedness instead of just like a bunch of floating blocks. Look at the water is like the first thing where it's like, okay, that just doesn't even like look like water that much. It's like saliva. I don't know. Okay, so that went away pretty quickly. But it should pretty quickly pay for itself, especially the better the crop I use it on. If I used it for corn, it probably wouldn't be worth it. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna start needing to have a lot of spare coins just to be able to pay, because this goes away pretty quickly. Just to be able to pay for that. All right. Does this go up by 20 each time? Okay, if it's going to just go up by 20 each time, I'm going to have like a million inventory space in no time. I thought it would just like get exponentially harder in the same way, higher in the same way that like plants will give me exponentially more money. Like, oh, like the first time it's like, oh, 30, then 50. But maybe it's like, oh, the first time it's, I don't know, like starts out slow, then like gets a lot higher. At this point, I thought it would be like, okay, maybe it would be like 200 coins or something. Like just 90, it's like, okay, I get 90. I get more than 90 in a single run. More than 90 in a single batch of crops. Okay, how much does this give me here? Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. That more than pays for itself. Okay. Whew. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna have to start moving on to the next crops soon. Boy. I gotta start just doing that so I could just avoid the timer. Okay, so first things first, I'm just gonna do that. This way I don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna buy a couple of. Okay, I can only buy one of them right now. I already wasted all my money in the inventory space. It's fine. Stamina. Uh-oh. Ah! I just realized like using the water bucket's gonna cost me more stamina, so I have to worry about that a bit more. All right. I am sort of thinking like, I'm getting to the point where I'm getting so many crops. I sort of want to phase out of using carrots altogether. All right. I don't know, how do I mean, this is 1 time speed. How do I make that faster? There has to be a way to make planting like ever so slightly faster. All right. Let's get to finish watering this. There we go. Let's collect you. Okay. It's a decent amount of tomatoes, but not nearly as much as the water buckets we're getting. So I'm gonna need to get like more than enough coins to have like a couple spare water buckets, like at least 2. Okay. I'm just gonna buy some more dirt at this point. There we go. I do appreciate like how I mean, I guess like this it's just a natural byproduct of the game, but like I do like when it happens, like whenever I happen to have like spare coins, just so then I can like spend it on something else. Just like, oh, I might as well like spend it on something. All right. Oh, and you know what? It stays planted because of the water. That's really helpful, actually. All right. Here we go. Did I just see myself regaining a little bit of stamina over time? I think I may have. I don't know. You know, I forgot to spend a little bit of the tomatoes down there. Right, so, let's get a couple water buckets this time. The more water buckets, the better. I'm gonna have to get some stamina back, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start using those carrots because I'm getting so many carrots. I might have to start using the carrots to get some stamina back. But yeah, the stamina, it's just so expensive. It's like, I don't ever want to. It is interesting how you introduce more elements to consume more stamina. Like, oh, suddenly you're using the water buckets, but the water buckets are also consuming stamina. So it always makes like stamina like a little bit relevant, and I wonder if that's like going to continue happening in the future. I don't know. I mean, I guess it like doesn't necessarily matter since you're only using the water bucket instead of like fertilizing the soil or whatever you're doing. I wonder if there will be fertilizer. I don't know. So, these. Okay. Okay, let's do the same for this. Right. I am feeling like emotionally ready to move on to the next crop. I feel like okay. So I'm gonna have to start eating my own tomatoes. I think that's probably giving me more stamina than the carrots. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore the carrots from now on, honestly. But I am feeling like I'm getting to the point where I feel like okay, I sort of want to see what's next. Yeah, let's just start eating the carrots. I mean the tomatoes. I feel like I can move on for the carrots entirely. Like the only reason why I would do the carrots again is like okay, if it's necessary for that down there. I'm just gonna wait for all of them to grow. All right. Inventory 110. Sure, why not? All right. Okay. There we go. Let's organize my inventory a bit. Just throw you there, you there. Boy. Okay, let's just start getting this. I'm just going to turn them in real quick because I need enough money to spend more water buckets. Well, you know, it's like I'm just going to like slowly start working towards the next tier. I have 15. I need 30. Yeah. So as long as I just like do it like intermittently in the background, like it shouldn't be a problem. All right. There we go. Man, I just want to hold down. I just want to hold that down to plants. There we go. I don't know. I was sort of hoping for some sort of... I was sort of thinking at the top... At the beginning of the game, the top, like, the stamina bar was actually a day-night cycle. And I was sort of hoping for a day-night cycle. I wouldn't entirely mind it. Because it would be like, bring, like, a little bit more variety to the game. It would bring, like, a little bit more polish. Like, a little bit more quality of life. Like, I wouldn't mind, like, okay, like, it's clearly, like, day right now. I wouldn't mind, like, if it looked like it was night every once in a while. Like, even if the gameplay, like, didn't change whatsoever, just, like, shake it up visually. Like, I don't know, maybe it could impact the gameplay where, like, oh, stuff grows half as fast at the night. I don't know. But, yeah, I just feel like it would just be, like, a huge, huge little polish element. Sort of making the world feel more alive is what I'm saying. Like, I want the world to feel more alive. Like, I want to see this guy's name, and I want to, like, know who he is. And I want to sort of, like, interact with like, the marketplace. I sort of want to, like, see NPCs in the marketplace and be able to, like, interact and talk with them. I want to feel like, okay, I'm not just, like, the only person in this world. I'm just, like, completing this task for the sake of playing the game. I want to be immersed. All right. I still have no idea how I'm going to get the green key down there. Is this something I get on the final upgrade? Oh, it is. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to imagine it's going to be pretty expensive. Ah! Look at all these. Look at all these tomatoes. I'm going to need more inventory space just to hold all of them. This is insane. The water... I was, like, starting to, like... I was already getting, like, double stacks. But by the time I got the water bucket. But now I'm already getting, like, 5 stacks. I'm going to need... Wow. This is insane. Look at all this. Ah! 96 does feel like a weird amount. I feel like it should be, like, 99 or something. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea why it would be 96 instead of 99. Just, like, obviously you wouldn't want it to get to 100, but, like, I mean, 96, like, does feel like a fun little, like, weird, quirky thing. Okay. Okay. What does this cost? Carrots? 36 carrots? Ah, come on, man. I don't want to pay for 36 carrots. Okay. Get some inventory space. Let's get these going. Look at all this. This is ridiculous. Okay. Let's start. It's a good thing I'm gonna have to start eating some of my own carrots. Okay. My own tomatoes. I feel like tomatoes probably fill me up more than carrots. Although I can't tell. It would be nice if it gave me, like, a food stat. Okay, that gives you 3 food. Okay, it does give me a food stat. I just never looked at it. Okay. I just always got to make sure I have enough coins left over for all the water. That's, like, sort of an interesting aspect, right? I gotta, like, make sure I have enough coins left over. Just, like, an interesting thing to think about. I like having more things to think about. Alright. There we go. That wasn't as many tomatoes as before. I think, like, before I had, like, a double harvest or whatever. I don't know. Wow. I don't know if I just completely destroyed the balancing for the game accidentally at this point. Okay. I don't know if I completely destroyed the balancing of the game, like, completely accidentally, but, like, I feel like I'm never gonna have a problem buying stuff. Okay. What's this? I don't know what that does still, but I'd imagine, like, maybe it makes me walk a little bit faster. Which in which case it's, like, sort of nice, just so I could get... Yeah, I do feel like I'm probably walking faster. Which is probably nice, just so I could get from point A to point B a little bit faster. Wow. Alright. I mean, the thing is, like, I do want to progress because I feel like it'll give me more methods of getting money even faster than the water bucket. So, like, even though I feel like I'm getting a lot of money now, it's probably, like, goals in comparison to the amount of money I'll be getting later. Alright. This stuff. Man, I hate the look of that water. It looks like ice or something. All right. I need to plant some more carrots. Since this is going to alternate between stuff, I'm going to need to make sure I have enough for everything. So let's just, I don't know, expand my carrot farm a bit. Just so I don't have to, like, think about it as much. All right. I have to eat some of this, actually. That's another reason why to get better foods, just so I don't have to worry about stamina as much, so just so I have more to eat. All right. Let's get some carrot seeds going. There we go. Let's collect some of you. I don't know if this will give me enough. Okay, it did. It did. That's good. But it's good that I planted some extra carrots just in case I need it. There we go. Okay, we'll turn those in. And I gotta wait again. I don't mind the wait as much now that I have more to do, but earlier it felt pretty weird. Just eat those carrots. Arr, money, 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 money. I feel like Mr. Krabs. You know what? It would be cool if I could, like, craft recipes, or if I could, like, craft food. If I could, like, craft stuff, or, like, if I could turn in stuff for other than money, like, oh, I could turn in apples in addition to, I don't know, something else, like wheat or whatever, and make, like, an apple pie. And the apple pie is gonna be more food. I feel like, yeah, I feel like the game needs more. I keep on saying that. Some way to craft food. Like, not just, like, okay, just eating the crops that you have. I feel like that's a waste. Some way to, like, actually craft or produce or buy food. Like, just so that I don't have to worry about my stamina as much, and like have to worry about, like, eating my own yield. Man, I wouldn't mind being able to make an apple pie, or meat, or something. Probably plant-based, or bread. I don't know. Okay, so let's just get all of this. See what the next requirements are once I plant it all again. Yeah, this is starting to take a while. I need a faster way to go about this. That's the main thing I want to unlock at this point. Like, okay, some sort of faster way to go about it. Maybe some sort of auto planter would be good at this point. Oh, that's sort of remove a lot of the points of the game, but an auto planter would just be something I would, like, instantly purchase. All right, what's this? 24. I can do that. I'm not even wasting the water bucket on the carrots. I have no respect for the carrots. All right. Might as well eat a bit of this. Planting doesn't cost any. Okay. Planting doesn't cost any stamina. I wasn't sure about that. You know, the gambling down there is an interesting aspect. It is. But I feel like the gambling, I can't tell if it gets better or not the more I progress in the game. But it feels like, okay, look at the rewards here. 7% chance to get coins, 12% chance to get tomatoes, 12% chance to get tomatoes. It's like, okay, I could gamble on that, but I haven't actually, like, seen anything about gambling that I, like, really want. Like, like, an interesting aspect of gambling, like, oh, what if I can, like, I noticed I got that before. But it's like, I could probably just earn it naturally and faster at that. There we go. It's a nice little screen, although, like, I wish, like, in that screen, like, it was, like, made a bigger deal of what I unlocked. Okay, so let's just let's eat those carrots. Let's just eat it. All right. There we go. What's next? 15. No big deal. Now I'm interested in this. What is that? I do feel like I would be more compelled to buy a lot more of these things if, like, I hovered over and there was some sort of description. or I had some sort of idea of what it actually did. Because like if this was like an auto planter and I knew it was an auto planter, I'd be like, oh, buy that instantly. Yeah, for sure. But right now I'm sort of like, okay, what is that? And because I don't know what it is, I don't feel a desire to buy it. What is this? 170? No problem. Yeah, we're gonna start spending our money on the flowers. The flowers look sort of lame because I feel like I probably can't eat it. So it's like, if I can't eat it, that's gonna be a little bit annoying. But it'll be interesting if I could have plants that I don't eat, because then I'll have to like sort of balance like, okay, the plants that I need to eat for stamina and the plants that I can't eat. But it feels like it would be like a little bit less useful because like, okay, I need like another use for those types of plants. Like, okay, like maybe making food as a material. I don't know. There's no other new things there, is there? I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably just want to contribute towards the upgrades whenever I can. That's a tomato auto planter, maybe? I don't know. Let's oh wait. What's the upgrades here? Tomatoes, there we go. 18 tomatoes, okay. Let's turn in for money. Actually, let's eat real quick. Imagine if I could eat flowers. I can't eat rose petals either, can I? Alright. Oh, that's a lot of money. That's some good stuff, isn't it? I'm just gonna like make a massive flower farm all in one go. Oh yeah. This is an absurd amount of money. Okay. What are grass blocks? Sorry, what are grass blocks? Are those just like better than dirt blocks? I would assume they're just like better than dirt blocks, although I do not have a clue. Oh, maybe I could only plant the flowers on dirt blocks? Is that the case? I don't know. Oh, I forgot to water you. Let's water you. There you go. Let's just buy a lot of dirt blocks, I guess. Sure, why not? Oh, I wish I could hold it down. I wish I could. I don't know what that bar is there. I don't. I wish I could just like hold it down and buy a bunch of stuff all at once. All right. There we go. Making a massive. I can just hold that. Why is it that I could hold some things down but not others? That's a bit annoying. All right. Let's use this. What? I feel like that's like a satisfying noise. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't necessarily like feel like I'm. I like how I could auto jump. I like how I could auto place blocks. Okay, I don't want to place it there actually. I probably should have placed it on the side. I forgot about that. Uh-oh. Alright. Just water you. Let's get another water bucket. Okay. It does feel like it doesn't feel like it's like, okay, I used the hoe on it, like it's like just like a lighter green. It doesn't necessarily feel like, okay, the water just looks the same and the water still looks just as bad, but I don't know, there's something off about it. It doesn't like literally, it doesn't look as good as like, I don't know, like the lighter, like the orange against the brown. I don't know. I think it's just because like it cuts up the green so much, the green of the grass, like it doesn't blend as well together. I think that might be it. I don't know. Okay. So there, let's just get a lot more. There we go. I feel like I should just always keep a stack just for the water. Okay, this should be more than enough. That should be pretty good right there. I'm just gonna like sit around waiting for it to grow a little bit. Okay. Oh, might as well get that. There we go. We're at 12. It's a long journey to 50. Okay. let's do the tomatoes in the meantime. Let's do that. Gotta get some more water buckets. There we go. Oh, my stamina. Ah! I am concerned that it might get laggy if I just start getting a lot of stuff on the screen at the same time. I gotta say this about the game. I haven't necessarily ever felt bored, other than like when I'm just sitting around waiting after I die. I haven't felt bored. I have felt like pretty engaged, pretty well engaged the entire time. Like I have been playing it for like over an hour, like an hour and a half at this point. And I always do feel like, okay, there's something I want to do. There's something I want to work towards, something I want to strive towards, you know? What's this? I don't know what... I don't know what that is. I don't... Is that like... I couldn't tell you what that is. Okay. Let's turn the apples. Get all that money. Okay. Oh, I didn't even turn in all the apples there. I think I was just looking at one stack. Alright. Alright. So. Oh, my flowers. Get that back. Let's see how much money I get from this. Okay. Get a couple more water buckets. Alright. I'm not getting like a ton of flowers from it. Not nearly as many flowers as I was getting apples. So I probably want to expand it a bit, since I'll probably get a bit more. I'll probably have more inventory space to spare. These, so I could definitely afford expanding it by quite a bit. But yeah, let's just get some money from it. I want to see how much money I get. Am I getting... I do feel like I'm getting more than I am getting from the apples at this point. I could probably switch off of the apples. I've invested enough money in it where I could probably just keep on investing money in it and switch off of the apples entirely. That may just have to be the strategy here. Okay. Place some blocks. Get some seeds. Why are blocks so expensive? Blocks cost 7, and that costs 15. Like, blocks cost half as much. It's like, okay, I have these decorations, but I don't know. They're like sort of expensive. They're still, even at this point, they're still expensive enough where it's like, okay, if I really want to build a lot, I would just sort of like be, first of all, wasting a lot of space that I should be using to plant. Oh, by the way, no, I forgot to water these. All right. More. Yeah. That should be enough. Yeah. All right. Oh, my stamina. That's not good. It's funny how, like, even now, like, even when I have just like absurd amount of stuff, like, stamina is still a problem. And I'm so like greedy where it's like, okay, I want to finish my current task before I do anything about it. Which is sort of why I want to craft food. Which is why I want to have like be able to like buy or craft like things like only used for food that I can't necessarily sell. Just so then like I don't feel the need to like sell or use or everything I possibly have in my inventory. Here we go. I'm at the point where I'm using apples for food. All right. Let's just get these real quick while I wait for the remaining stuff to finish up. All right. am still curious if there's like a better version of the water bucket out there. All right. Yeah. There we go. Plant this. Man, I keep on thinking how cool it'd be, like, if there was a night cycle, or if, like, the moon came out, or if the sun came out, where you could see the different positions of the sun. Like, every once in a while, there'd be, like, a shooting star in the sky. You know, just stuff to, like, be able to look and be like, oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, I'm gonna have to start figuring that out soon. Okay, here we go. That should be pretty good. That should be a lot of... it's gotta be a lot of money there. All right. Whew. Here we go. I am sort of feeling like, okay, maybe I sort of want to take a break at some point. I don't know. I'm not necessarily feeling like the flowers are taking any longer to plant as the tomatoes. Maybe that's because of the water. I don't know. Maybe that's because the water's speeding everything up so much. But I'm not feeling like... I would sort of expect the flowers to take longer, like how the tomatoes take longer than the carrots, but I'm not feeling like it is taking longer. I'm not feeling the length necessarily. Although I guess I'm just because I'm still being kept so busy at this point. I am sort of feeling like I would want to take a break from the game at this point, though, because I have been doing it for a while, and once again, it has been a bit repetitive. It has been very, very repetitive. Like, the water bucket was, like, sort of an interesting way to, like, you know, switch up the gameplay a little bit, but the problem is, like, it's literally just a replacement for the hoe. Like, you're not, like, using both. You're not, like, putting any consideration into water. Like, you're literally just exclusively using it now. All right. Wow. Yeah, I might need to start getting more inventory space. Just for the coins. Okay. Wow. Wow. Is that like a new record of coins I've had? I don't know. Let's just get more flowers. I just want to get more flowers right now. I just want to see how far I can push this. Yeah. Okay. 20. Okay, we got 20 flowers, 20 blocks. That should be good. I still haven't confirmed whether or not I could eat the flowers. Wow. This is absurd. I have lost my mind. I do like the process of, okay, you're still using the hoe, like when you're planting new stuff, so it's like not like entirely obsolete. Oh boy. Oh, my stamina. Wait, I gotta finish planting these actually. I still couldn't tell you why, like, dying would give you a 30-second timer. Like, just still thinking about that is kind of ridiculous. It really should just be, like, 10 seconds, tops. I need food. No. Wait, no, I forgot to water it. Ah! Can I water it after the fact? Is that a thing I can do? Let's just grab these real quick. Let's just grab some food and continue where I left off. There we go. Do I have to water it first, or can I water it after the fact, or can I water it when it's already done? How does that whole system work? Like, what if I water it when it's already grown? Like, would that still give me the bonus? I like almost want to like know the specifics of this. Like, it's something I would want to look up online in some sort of guide. I don't know. All right, let's go plant back the tomatoes. I'm gonna have to figure out what this is. What this is any second now. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start holding on to the tomatoes simply for a food resource. Alright, yeah, let's get these. Like, not even sell it at this point. We'll sell it a little bit, but hold on. Because I keep on selling everything. Like, I always am so greedy, I never hold on to something just to be able to eat it. I gotta sort of like remove, I gotta sort of like plant that aspect in my mind, like, oh, don't sell everything. Alright. Which one, once again, is like sort of why I want. I don't know how to get this. I do remember getting it from the green thing, but I hope I don't have to just do the green thing a lot to do it. Alright. Yeah, let's just grab these. Let's see this first. I shouldn't even be using the water on the tomatoes if I'm not going to be selling it as much. It's just sort of a... Is it a waste of time? I mean, it just takes as long time as using that, so... I don't feel like it's a waste, necessarily. I'm going to get a lot of money from this. Okay, so I can eat it, but I can only eat it for 1. So that's interesting. So there's, like, no points in eating it. I almost, like, accidentally started eating it just because I thought, like, oh, like, maybe it would actually be good. Oh. I wouldn't mind getting some auto planters going. If that is in fact an auto planter, which once again, I sort of imagine it is, but like it probably isn't. I don't. It probably is. I mean, it sort of looks like an auto planter, doesn't it? It's like sort of like you got it on top of that. It's like looks like some sort of machinery, and I don't know how else I would get the crop that the guy wants. Put this, there we go. 62! Ah, insane. Look at this. Look how much water I'm having to spend at this point. Yeah, even if I could like just use the auto planter as a food resource, just so I won't have to worry about it, like I feel like that would be pretty good. So that's gonna be like my main thing with my new batch of coins. I'm gonna focus on that probably. How many stacks of coins am I gonna get from this? It's gonna be like, it's probably gonna be 5 stacks. Because each one gives me 2. Alright. It's gonna go wild. I really do need to focus on the upgrades more, because I'm taking too long. I am. I'm probably progressing slower than I would be if I was just focusing on the upgrades. Alright, we're not selling tomatoes, we're only selling coins. We need tomatoes for food. We're only selling flowers. Flowers look like coins. That's why both of them coins. They literally just look like coins with leaves around it. But I do get that it is a sunflower. It does give me the visual. I know, I am thinking, like, don't change how the sunflower looks necessarily. Just change how the coins look. Oh boy. Ah, 6 stacks. Okay. You know, I wouldn't mind, like, if things were animated a bit more other than just my character. Like, oh, like, maybe if, like, okay, there was some wind in the sky, or, I don't know, like, maybe if, oh, like, this had, like, some light source, and, like, okay, like, the lights were, like, blinking a little bit, or, I don't know, like, the crops sort of, like, swayed with the wind, just to some extent. I don't know. Once again, like, I just want the world to feel alive. I want it to feel, like, more animated. Man, I really need to speed this up. I'm concerned. I'm sort of recording this close to the deadline, so I'm a bit concerned I'm not going to be able to upload this in time if I take too long. All right. Okay, what do I do here? Got to start doing this. What do I even plant this on? Does this work? Okay, just place it. I sort of want to place it on top of dirt. What do I even do here? Is this okay? What are you? What do you do? Tell me you're a chest. You are a chest. Yes. I can shift click. Yes. Okay, I'll just put chests next to these just so I can store them. It's only now that it's becoming helpful. Now that I just sort of like have stuff that I don't want to use immediately, where I'm like, okay, maybe I should stockpile this a little bit. It's for carrots. You know what? I'll buy I don't know what the difference between these ladders are. I'm assuming, okay, is this? I don't know I could not tell you the difference. I think they're the same speed. All right. But yeah, I might as well get a little ladder going. Is this more storage? It's literally 20. It's the same. It's the same storage space. It's just aesthetically different. So yeah, I'll throw you down there, just to store some extra stuff. And then on top of you, I'll buy some ladders. There we go. Oh. Ah. Where do I place the ladder? Okay, I can place the ladder there. Okay. There we go. I'll just store the ladders in here for now. And what do I don't know how the planters operate necessarily. Can I just It's okay, so it's not a planter, it's a crafting station. Huh. Okay, well I'll just create a little crafting station platform up here. Like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just grab these carrots real quick. I'll put them in. That's interesting. I was thinking earlier how I sort of wanted crafting stations to craft food. I'm hoping that's still a thing at some point. But I wouldn't mind if crafting stations were introduced earlier instead of just now. Because if they were introduced earlier, it would be like a really cool element of the game to shake up the gameplay. And like only unlocking it now, it's like, okay, I feel like I should have been progressing faster, but I do feel like there shouldn't be like there shouldn't be like one way to play where it's like, okay, you sort of have to wait until later into the game to like get this cool, interesting element like a crafting station. I should be able to just stay on one crop for a long time if I want to, and still be able to have access to cool stuff. Like not necessarily like this crafting station, but like something to get. I want to make food. I want to engage with like some sort of crafting element, even if it isn't like necessarily this. All right. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of these, aren't I? Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's one. Let's just get 10. It's actually costing a lot, isn't it? Let's get 3. I only need 3 right now, don't I? I only need 3 for this, so let's only craft 3. Let's only craft as much as I need. And the sunflower should be ready. So let's just throw the extra carrots in here. Yeah. There we go. Got a little thing working on the background. Wow. I still find it absurd how large this is. Before I plant it again, I do want to increase my move speed a little bit if I can. I'm still not entirely sure. It's like it doesn't like give me some sort of indication like if I'm actually increasing my speed, but it costs a lot of coins. Let's just do that just in case. Might as well like keep these like even sort of. Okay. A little bit more magnetism. And that should allow me to do things a little bit faster, I think. I think it even uses the tools faster a little bit, does it? I don't know. It's hard to say, but I might as well keep on getting it because I do feel like I am moving faster. I feel like it's doing something, even if it's small. It'll save me on that little bit of extra time just to make things feel a little bit less tedious. All right. Oh boy. I should have kept food on me. Why do flowers take so little food? I appreciate how each thing doesn't just give you more food, like you actually have to pay attention instead of just eating what you're currently on. I do like that element. Alright, let's just keep a stack of apples on me, why don't we? I need to figure out a food. I need to figure out something that gives me more food than just apples. Like what do we have here? We got roses. We got mushrooms. Mushrooms should give me a lot of food, shouldn't it? Should be good. Gotta get to that soon. Wow. I bet these water buckets are expensive, aren't they? Ah, I ate it. No, you fool. I hope the water buckets are worth it. I am sort of questioning if the water buckets are worth it for every crop. Because, you know, the water buckets give me like 2 times yield, right? But the, you know, these, the flowers, I don't get as much from it as I do get from the tomatoes. So it's probably better to use the water on the tomatoes than the flowers, honestly. That's sort of my impression of it. So I'm sort of wondering if it's like still good to like use it on everything I can. Okay, gotta do that. Or if there's like some things that I don't necessarily want to waste the time using water on, and then there's some things I should. Okay, that gives me 10 food. So that's interesting. That's sort of what I was thinking of, like being able to craft things with better food, but that's not really what I mean. So this is like a useful, I don't know, I guess this is still probably good. I should still probably use this as a food resource. That would probably be a smart thing to do. All right. So I'll just always have that going, really. Yeah. I was sort of hoping for like just an auto crafter, like an auto planter. I don't know. All right. Let's get some coins so I can spend it on more fun stuff. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty far. I'm pretty far from winning the game. I am. Wow. Yeah, I need to start focusing solely on the upgrades and nothing else. Wow, wow, wow. Let's just grab an upgrade. Just grab an inventory upgrade. If I start getting so many coins, more than I know what to spend with, I might as well just grab an upgrade at that point. All right. What do I do here? Just so I don't have to worry about food as much, let's honestly just get some more of these, just so I don't have to worry about it. 1, 2. I want to get... Yeah, I'll just get another 3 right now. Okay, so I can't place it on top of myself. It sort of doesn't make sense that I can't place it on top of myself. That actually confused me. Second, like a little bit ago. I was like, oh, why can't I place it? I don't know why. I mean, I'm not standing on it. Why can't I place it there? That doesn't really make any sense for these crafters. Like, it makes sense how I can't, like, place blocks on top of myself, but for the crafters, it's like, okay. I sort of thought I could. It feels like it would be intuitive. All right. I sort of want to increase, like, the grab distance. I wish that was an upgrade. I feel like there could easily be, like, more upgrades in this game. Okay, I want to get some more carrots just so I could just keep this going. Yeah, I really want an auto crafter. Just so then I could, like... I don't know, I haven't played games like Factorio or whatever, but I feel like it'd be super satisfying to, like, eventually just completely automate all of this. Like automatically plant the carrots and automatically harvest it and automatically put it into a chest and then, like, put it into here and put it back into a chest. And oh, I could totally see that. That would be so satisfying if there's, like, this whole automation system going. That would be crazy. That would be beautiful. All right. I need one more of those. I honestly hate it when it's just the low value ones. It's like, okay, just move on to the next one, please. I wouldn't mind even spending coins just to make it move on. All right. Yeah. We just gotta keep that going in the background. Don't even have the tomato ones right now. It's probably just gonna keep on asking for those carrot ones. What do I do in the meantime? I might as well get a couple more upgrades. Yeah? Okay. I gotta make sure I have enough for the water buckets still. Wow. It's just absurd. It's just absurd how long I made this. It feels entirely unnecessary. Oh, okay. I got some food. I got some food going. It's fine. You know, it is feeling like it's taking a long time to eat food, but now that I have the planters going, and I might start having a reliable food source. If I'm able to get 10 food at a time instead of 3, I'll be able to just eat food a lot faster. Which will just be like... Which will just feel... Oh, no! I accidentally ate it! Ah! Which will just feel better. So I'm sort of excited to, like, have a food source that gives me more food at once. And I'd imagine the tomato one will probably give me even more food on top of that. So it would probably, I don't know. I'm sort of wondering if I'll be like phasing. It's interesting how like just as I was like phasing out carrots, just as I was doing that, it sort of made it relevant again by making it a new food source. I do really like that. All right. Okay, here we go. What's the next shop thing gonna say? I could probably be doing this faster. What's the next shop gonna say? Here we go. I'm excited. I'm hyped. What should I have right now, actually? Got 36. Right. Okay. Well, yeah, I have that many tomatoes. There we go. Oh, I can level up now. Very nice. Combine these, actually. So, I'm going to start automating tomatoes now. And I'm going to start getting roses as well. Yay! Ooh, there's a new tool there. I'm excited for that. I'm always excited for new tools. That's like the main thing I'm looking forward to. I'm not looking forward to a pickaxe. Once again, there's literally nothing to use a pickaxe on. Nothing at all. It's like, there needs to be some use of the pickaxe, like some way to like make it somewhat useful. Like I don't want like a mines or like some sort of like cave systems or necessarily something like that. But it's like I'm not looking forward to a pickaxe upgrade. I'm never using it in the first place. The only thing I would actually use a pickaxe for is gambling, but it's like I don't really care about that. Boy, I'm like accidentally eat this or something. I forgot. It blended in so much, I didn't even see that. So let's get these going. I really wouldn't mind some automation. That's still coming pretty clutch. Okay, yeah, I got to get the tomato farm going here. All right. Ah! Look at all this money. I need some way to turn in money faster. Like, the longer you hold it, the faster it goes, because I'm just, like, going to be sitting here for a while. Alright. We're going to eat some food. That should be enough money to get my tomato harvesters going. Let's see how expensive it is. Okay, it's not absurdly expensive. It's fine. I'm curious to see, like, whereas that gives me 10, I'm curious to see if, like, this gives you, like, 15 food or something. I don't know. I sort of wish, like, when I hovered over something, it, like, told me the same stats that it tells me when I'm in my inventory. I feel like that would just be, like, a nice quality of life thing. And also, like, if the ladders bounced me a little bit higher instead of just one block. I don't know. I almost wish, like, it bounced me, like, a block higher. Just so then I could get on top of that. All right, so let's get some ladders. Where's the ladders? Yeah, just threw them in here. It sort of stinks that every place on the middle platforms are taken up. I wouldn't mind like a little bit of space on these middle platforms just to place my own stuff here. Like, oh, so I could just place the chest here instead of having to build. I mean, I sort of like how I have to build something entirely to the side, but I don't know, I wouldn't mind like a little bit of room. Just to like, you know, just to be like a beginner, just to get things going. It does feel a little bit weird how the crafting machines are in this space. I mean, it's not entirely out of space, but I almost expected it here at first. I don't know. It does make more sense to have it here when you think about it. All right, so we're gonna grab some dirt blocks. I'm just sort of rambling a lot as I'm playing this. There's not much else to really say other than to ramble a lot. All right, so let's get 3 going. 2, 3. What am I gonna need here? Yeah, I'm gonna need 3. Okay. All right. He's going. And we're gonna need more tomatoes in the near future. I sense we're gonna need more tomatoes. So let's get this tomato farm back up. Okay. I was a little bit worried we're gonna run out of space there, but we're okay. plant the tomatoes. I am sort of at the point where like I have enough stuff going on at the same time that I have like more than I could do with. Which I sort of wish I felt like that a bit more early game, whereas like I wasn't waiting around as much and I had more to do like I have now. All right. So let's just throw the tomatoes in here. I love how I can shift click, just huge. All right. Do I upgrade my inventory? Yeah, let's just upgrade that. Let's just upgrade that so it won't be a problem. Let's get this. Let's get this going. Wow. I made this too large, didn't I? Every time it's like, oh man, I have to water all this again? This is just why I want auto systems. I feel like another element to the game, like, could be the, you know, having automatic systems. Like, that'd be just a really cool element. You know, more stuff. More. Of course I'm going to say more. It's more work. Like, you know, it has a strong foundation. It does. It really does have a strong foundation. I'd say, like, it's not enough at the moment where I'd want to pay for the game, necessarily. But I could see, like, very easily with a little bit more, I could see myself, like, wanting to pay for the game. Just a little bit more. Like, oh, like, automation. Or, oh, like, you know, some sort of, like, characters that I could talk with. Or, you know, slightly better graphics. Slightly, like, better, more polished graphics. And, like, a nice, like, a wind or day-night cycle. Or, like, stars or meteors in the sky and a moon. And it has a very strong foundation. And I'm already having fun playing it, but it's not necessarily something I would want to buy just yet. It's not necessarily something like it's fun, but it's not something I would want to play over another game at the moment, I would say, because it is very repetitive and tedious. And like the reason why I am saying like, oh, like have automation systems is because it's sort of like a way to sort of make you feel like you're removing an elements of that repetitiveness. It feels like, okay, you're sort of like taking it into your own hands. Like, even if it is still just as repetitive, like as you unlock new stuff, like it feels like, okay, I'm actually like helping myself out a bit here. All right. Are these done? No, they're not done. Okay. I'm a little bit reluctant to sell this just yet, because I'm like, okay, I might need it for there, but I don't know. That takes 60 seconds anyways. The 60 seconds aren't even feeling like that much time now. I have enough to do. But like earlier, it felt like a lot of time. So like I do feel like, okay, right now, I feel like I'm in a really good sweet spot. I guess. I'm still getting a lot of money, but I'm in a pretty decent sweet spot. But at the very beginning of the game, it did feel worse. And it does feel now. You know, just because like, I sold all my tomatoes. Just because like, all these timers and the stamina. Whereas like, yeah, like now the stamina is like something I have to think about, but it's like not like, it's not like a world-ending problem. All right. Man. Can I spend coins to speed this stuff up, please? I wish I could just like spend coins. Not like necessarily for this guy, but like also for this guy. Like, I wish I could just spend coins to just reduce the timer. Just like some way to reduce it. All right. Oh, are you done? Nice. All right. 14. Pretty good. There we go. Another 60 seconds. Okay. Well, let's get some more tomatoes going in there. Let's get some more carrots going here. As always, I'm still worried that I'm going to eat this stuff. I may need to start using the water on the carrots, actually. That may have to be the play. I mean, there's not really a reason for me not to use water on everything. So, what do I spend coins on? Well, how close am I to getting the upgrade? We're 31 out of 70, so we're not super close. We need a bit more here. So let's just invest in our future. Oh, I forgot the roses. Oh, I completely roses. completely skipped my mind. Okay. It completely skipped my mind. I didn't even think about it. Okay, there we go. I didn't even realize I had roses. I was like, oh, I'm so busy with the automation. I was like, what? I just happened to click on this, and it was like, what? I have roses? 20. 20 good. Let's just get 30. I should have enough money. Okay. Yeah, let's get these going here. It does feel like it's faster, although it still says 1 time, so I'm completely thrown off. I guess 1 times here like implies the existence of like, okay, this is 2 times or something. So I guess it goes like slightly faster. I don't know. But it even still, like, I sort of had to like notice this. I didn't even notice that originally, so I was like, okay, like still at the same time it's like, okay, I see the speed thing. I'm like, oh, so that makes this faster. Nope, it just makes me faster. Okay. I guess what is confusing is like nowhere do I have like player stats. Like nowhere can I see the stats for my own character. And so because of that, I didn't like register like, okay, it's making me faster. I just want to get those crafting machines going a bit better, just so I could have a reliable food source, right? So I could not worry about it as much. But even then, like, I would have to mine tomatoes more often. It's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to mine it more than I have to at this point. There we go. Which is sort of why I want the automatic machines. All right. I need more dirt. 2, 3, 4. Wow. How many of these did I just craft? I just crafted an insane, like half as many as I had the other thing, like just as quickly. I just drank out my water. All right. Well, I'm just gonna wait for that stuff to grow right now. In the meantime, I'm gonna get these systems up and running a bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna get all the water going for the carrots. I want to do that. Okay. Just so then I don't have to worry about. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like to worry about like not having to do this as often. Because I'm making enough money where I could just afford water and everything. And it's like, hey, I might as well just do this, so I don't have to come back and like harvest carrots as often, just so I could always have the machines going. Because I sort of feel like it's a waste not to have the machines going at all times. There we go. Arrow going. There we go. But it's still a waste to use this as food, unless I have like an abundance of it. Because like okay. I should have saved more carrots. But I'm still at the point where it's like, okay, I can't necessarily waste it because I still might need it for the upgrades. But once I get enough of it, it's like, okay, maybe I can start using it for food. I ran out of tomatoes. There we go. Yeah, let's get more of these going. Okay. Let's just harvest a new batch of carrots. These grow pretty quickly. Yeah. I really appreciate how when you use the water, it doesn't get rid of like, okay, what you did before. Like, even if the water's more expensive and you have to use it more often, it's probably not necessarily worth it on carrots. But I'm still like making enough money elsewhere. But it's I appreciate like how you don't have to like just do both steps again, which would make it feel like really tedious. Right. Like the game's like at this weird middle ground where it's like, okay, it's like sort of tedious, but like not entirely, where I'll like feel entirely turned off from it. Alright. Still very far. I just want like, I want to spend coins to change the task. I would do that. I would spend coins to change the task, just so then I could, get a task that like gives me more money without the wait period, or I would spend money just to get rid of the wait period, because half the time like it just gives me tasks that literally give me none of this. Give me not nearly enough that I need. And it's like, oh, just like let me spend coins or do something to speed up the timer. I don't know. I'm probably thinking about it too much because there's always something to do when the timer isn't going. Okay, so yeah, this doesn't need grass blocks. I was right with that. Right. This should net me a good amount of money. Although I am still concerned that an upgrade will need roses soon. Water is pretty expensive. But it is worth it, I think. I think it's worth it. Like, the better thing I'm planting, the more worth it the water is, I think. I'd imagine. Some carrots, got 4. Fortunately, I have been working on it on the side, so I got that going. 63. Very nice. As I get better things, it'll probably progress faster, maybe? I don't know. I feel like I have been progressing faster over time, have I? I don't know. Oh, look at all that. There we go. That's a good amount of money. It is. I don't want to invest in a larger rose garden because I am going to get the next upgrade soon with the mushrooms. And I'm like, okay, I probably just want to focus on that. All right. Like what? I should probably save the coins. I probably should save the coins for the next upgrade. All right. There we go. Throw you in there. Gotta get some stamina back. Is it? You know what? It's not even worth it to eat it for stamina. It's more worth it just to do this for stamina. Because, okay. So 4 is 1, right? Now, 4 times 3 is 12, while this is 14. So technically, if I had enough of these going, now this is still rare enough where it's I don't want to eat this, but technically if I had enough of them going, it would be better to do that instead of eating it. It technically would. So I probably will want to like get more of these going at some point just to make it worth it. Just like technically like artificially like increase the amount of worth that it is. Alright, I got 6 of those. Okay, carrots. Some carrots, no problem. And I got the upgrade. Okay. It sort of stinks that like as I get upgrades, I don't like have more stuff to upgrade necessarily. Like I only have these things instead of like unlocking more options where it's like, okay, I don't really care about these. Like if I have enough coins, it's like, okay, yes. But there's not necessarily like anything I want to like buy down there. Get this, that'll be good. Will it? I'm still just using the water bucket. Like, will I really want that? I guess just for when I'm getting it in the first place. I'm not getting like a flower crafting station necessarily, so I don't know what I'll be doing with that. Okay. I'm not getting a flower crafting station, so I'm not sure like what form of progression I'll be doing mainly. But we do have this, so I sort of want to see what the difference is here. 22. It's a lot more expensive. So this is 1, and this is 2. And it has twice the durability. Okay. I'm honestly just going to throw this over the edge. I am. Bye-bye. There's a reason for having the edge, just to throw something off of it. I like how I could do that. I do like how there's a way to get rid of things. I do like how the game is pretty intuitive at times, and like I do appreciate how it doesn't like try to have text. All right. 30. These. It's getting pretty expensive. Okay. Wow. Okay, where do I do this? Let's just do this down here. Once again, I'm just buying 2 extra so they don't go off the edge. I could be buying like extra dirt, but yeah, I see this going a bit faster. But the main concern is the water bucket. Since I'm just using the water bucket more often, I want a better water bucket at this point. Okay. Okay, we're gonna need a lot more coins soon. So let's get this going. Okay. So yeah. It is annoying. I wouldn't mind a better water bucket somewhere in the tree, just so that I wouldn't have to like constantly buy new ones because they have so little durability. And just so I could like use it faster as well. Alright. What is it this time? 48 carrots. Really like carrots, don't you? Okay, let's get the roses and then we'll do the carrots. And we gotta expand my mushroom farm. Okay. Well, we're officially over halfway through the game. No, I'm gonna try and beat it within the next hour, hopefully. I don't know. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Some water. Eat some food. Oh, I want a stamina upgrade. I want to like upgrade my stamina. Like even if like just to increase the stamina bar, just so I don't have to think about it as much. Just to make it wider. So I can store more stamina at once. Or my actions consume less stamina, or I don't know. Just so I don't have to think about it as much. I'm just saying that. But like, stamina is an important aspect of the game, and it's like nice that it's there. It's like, you know, without it, the game would feel pretty bland. So I do appreciate, like, okay, stamina is like a constant thing that has to be in the back of your mind. Okay, there we go. Only need 90. Okay. Well, let's do this. There we go. Let's go the carrots. I'm gonna need some more tomatoes. Okay. I honestly have so many of these at this point, I'm just gonna like only eat the carrots from now on. I don't want to have to like waste my time harvesting all those tomatoes. Right. So, let's mushrooms. There we go. Like, it sort of stinks because I get this upgraded tool, but I can't even use it because I'm solely relying on the water bucket. And it's like, okay, what's even the point of the tool at that point? It just stinks. It's like, oh, I was excited for this new upgrade, but and this upgrade as well. It's like, oh, it's not even a point. There's not even points in having it. Okay. Well, let's see what this is first. Tomatoes. Just cost 1. Let's do this. Once again, with like the small fry upgrades, I just want to spend more stuff. I just want to artificially increasing the amount of time I have to play, and I just want to spend coins. I just want to spend coins, making stuff faster, making it faster some way. Okay. Let's get more of this. Let's get more mushrooms going. Okay. Let's just expand it by 10 for now. Just because it is pretty expensive. Alright. 10 is good. And then we'll sell the mushrooms to see how much they sell for. There we go. Okay. I'm making like a lot of money. Look at all that money. I'm gonna need to expand my inventory space just to hold all that money. Oh, let's just eat this. There we go. I got a bit more of the carrots going. I'm actually going to want to increase the carrot farm just so I don't have to tend to it as often. Like, that's the main reason to, like, expand these farms, just so I don't have to tend to it. Yeah. Okay, so that's mushrooms. I don't know if the mushrooms are still going, but I'm just gonna... I have a lot of coins. So it's like, okay, I have a lot of money to waste. Well, first of all, let's increase the inventory space. Second, it's like, okay, I might as well just get more carrots. Just so I don't have to think about it, right? Okay. So I just sort of like want to increase it by 20 if I can. Can I increase it by 20 just so I don't have to think about it anymore? Yeah? Yeah, it doesn't even cost that much. So 20 shouldn't be a big deal for now. There we go. You know what, let's just do it by 30. I have a lot of money. Let's just do it by 30. There we go. That'll be more carrots than I ever need to think about. I am concerned that there is going to be like a build limit at some point. Ah, my food. Oh, wait, I have this. Perfect. You know what? I'm going to need more carrot crafters. I'm just going to use the carrot as my main source of food for now. So more carrot crafters might just be the play. I don't know why this ended up here. All right. Look at that. Perfect. Absolute perfection. Oh, water you. There we go. Let's get some more. Oh, I mean to do you. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna need more going to keep up with the stamina if I'm gonna be using this as my stamina resource. All right. Look at this. I got like little projects on the side. I mean, that's fun. Like having like projects on the side. Like that's sort of like what I mean by having more to do. I do wish I could automate it though. That would be crazy. Even if it was crazy expensive, I would still want to automate it. Okay, yeah. I got to get this going. I really do. So that's gonna take forever. It's gonna take forever to finish that. That's like the main thing. Wow. That's the main thing that's annoying me right now. Just that timer. That's how there's no way to reduce that timer. Like, it's so cool you could use a water bucket to speed up the plant timers, but there's no way. Man. It's because, like, I'm trying to... I want to finish the game, but, like, at the same time, I'm trying to, you know, get the playtest done in, like, a somewhat decent amount of time. Right. There we go. Okay. Well, let's get these carrots going real quick, since I expanded it. Might as well. My hope with this is that I won't have to harvest the carrots in a long time. That's sort of my hope with that. It's like, you know, I just won't have to, like, spend the extra time, like, thinking and moving between places. I'll be able to... I'm sort of, like, doing this as a time saver thing by expanding on it. But it will feel, like, a bit more annoying, like, every single time I do have to do it. Yeah, this is definitely not going fast enough for a reliable source. I need more, like, ASAP. Okay. We almost forgot to plant these. Okay. Whee! I love my pants. I love my little pants. You know what? If you can't have like auto crafters, like what if I could like get like minions? Like what if I could get like a little workforce going? Like a little workforce of little guys, you know? Just one? Ugh. Yada. I gotta get more of these tomato ones going as well. 18. That should be enough to get a few. There we go. Yeah, I gotta harvest the tomatoes soon. But right now, I shall turn in the mushrooms. Look at this. Look at this. So close, yet so far. Wow. Look at all that money. Okay. What am I doing here? I need to expand this, like, right now. Yeah, I'm definitely... This ain't doing it. This ain't doing it for me. I gotta expand this right now. I need... If I'm gonna make this work, I'm gonna need substantially more. I swear the plus wasn't showing there. I'm gonna need substantially more of these. Alright, so. Carrot crafters. There we go, 10. 10 will do the trick, won't it? So, my hope is this will be enough to provide a stable, non-annoying food source. Because it only costs 4 carrots. The carrots cost 2 on their own. And then it goes from 8 to 2, so this does increase the amount of food that I'm getting at the same rate as the tomatoes. Except it grows even faster. And I imagine it probably crafts even faster as well. So there's literally no reason for me to do the tomatoes over this. Alright. There we go. Alright. Now that I got this going, it's time to do the... I'm going to do the mushrooms a bit more. I'm going to have to increase my tomato supply as well, probably. But let's just worry about this right now. It sort of stinks how there's nothing to use the flowers for. I mean, I wouldn't mind, like... I think it's cool how there's, like, an automation thing for the carrots and tomatoes, but it's like... Okay, but if there's nothing to use the flat... Oh, boy. Oh, there's a bunch of coins. Oh, yeah, maybe. Can I throw you over here? Can I not throw you? Here we go. Wasted all this money. It's a little bit annoying how, like, there's nothing that I could use the flowers for. Like, nothing for food. Nothing. Like, even the guy in the center doesn't even care about it. I almost tried planting these. This looks like pretty much identical to the planter. Which is why I thought it would be an automated system. Like, because, like, it looks like you're planting it. Which is why I thought it would be in this tab as well. So it was a bit confusing for me. I probably want to increase my mushrooms, don't I? Oh yeah, I gotta turn these in. Yeah. What's that? 88. That was pretty good. How's the food going? Well, let's turn in. Let's get a mushroom chest actually, just so I could free up some inventory space. I wouldn't mind larger size chests. Like, oh, maybe this is a larger size, or this is a larger size, but nope, they're just different colors. Which is really lame, because, like, okay, the chests aren't even super large in the first place. And I wouldn't mind, like, okay, like, maybe 2 small chests would be less expensive than, like, 1 larger chest, or, like, maybe even 4 small chests. So it's like, okay, either you could trade off getting a larger chest or taking up more space, but there's nothing like that in mind. Like, once again, like, the game, like, just needs more systems, more things to think about, like, more ways where you could, you know, do little side projects, like micromanage, or all these different things. Right. Let's anyways, let's get my tomato machines. But the chest isn't large enough. I don't really want to, like, make another chest, because then I would have to, like, sort of reorganize how I do things. Instead of just having 1 chest at the beginning, I don't know. I guess I could push them a bit further back. But, was that already crafting? I didn't even notice that. All right. It's a bit hard to tell, like, if they're immediately crafting. I wish it was a bit easier to tell instead of it just popping up, because it takes a second to pop up, and like you can't tell at a first glance. So I wish it was like something that you could tell at a first glance whether or not it was actively working. Like, I don't know, maybe some sort of gear or something. All right. So what does this guy say? He wants flowers. 8 flowers. Should I literally just get 8 flowers here? I'm literally just going to get 8 flowers. I'm like literally just going to do the bare minimum just to turn it in immediately. There we go. So we get a pickaxe, we get red mushrooms, and we get a mushroom crafter. Nice. Nice. I'm taking way too long doing this. I'm spending way more time than I need to. Okay. Red mushrooms are very much more expensive. I'm just going to throw these guys. Make a little box here. There we go. So, what do I do here? Okay, you take the same thing. What's going on here? I don't have any money. Ah! I gotta sell the latest batch of mushrooms here. How'd I run out of money? How'd that happen? Was all the water? Have I just not turned in any money in a while? Wow. That's some money. Okay. I'm just gonna have to throw this over here for a second. There we go. So. Okay, we can pick the sack up. And we're gonna need more. We're gonna need more before it's even helpful. I really just got to craft a lot at the same time. Okay. So that means I need 22 of these. That leaves me enough for water, and we're doing pretty good here. Doing pretty good. I sort of don't want to place this so close to the door, but it's like, whatever. What's even at the door? I'm sort of it's taking so long to get to the door. I'm literally expecting nothing short of, like, the end of the game. Like a thank you for playing screen. Like, that would stink if this is a full game. If, like, there's literally just an end to it. I would sort of just want to play it forever if it's a full game. But, because it's taking so long, I'm literally expecting nothing short of, like, a you win screen. But if this was a full game, like, what would I expect? I would expect a prestige system, honestly. I would expect it to be a prestige system where it's like, okay, you're restarting the game from the beginning, but you could do things faster. It's like, oh, you get money faster, or oh, you get more, something. Like, maybe it's harder. Like, oh, you're prestiging, but okay, maybe things are harder, but you're doing it faster at the same time. Something like that. So that's what I would sort of expect. But I honestly, I wouldn't want that in a main game. It's just sort of what I expect because of, like, how limited the progression would be. But at the moment, it's like, okay, like, clearly, like, okay, this is the end. But, like, in a full game, I would sort of, like, want enough content to, like, be able to do this for, like, days instead of just hours. So what I would sort of expect if this is a full game is, like, I don't know, I would, like, maybe get it, like, earlier in the tree and, like, unlock, like, new shops, like a new area, a new zone, or, like, maybe new mechanics or something. Not the end of the game. Yeah, like, looking at this, I sort of expect just to see the end of the game there. All right. Oh, wow. That is what I call lag. Oh, boy. I think I broke... I think I broke the game. I think I did. I think I broke the game there. What just happened? I don't think that was on purpose. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Well, Can't place anymore? Okay. Can I reach these from a longer distance even? Okay, can I? Can I not? Okay. Ah! Anyways, okay, I'm just gonna store these where I stored the ladders. But I'm gonna need some chests just to store all this stuff. I need to get rid of all this stuff in the world just so it doesn't just completely destroy everything. Wow. That's a bug. Like, that's a bug if I've ever seen it. Like, no way I should be getting this. I guess I'm gonna be beating the game quicker than I thought I would. Wow. I don't know if it's like a water thing or what, but like this makes... Wow, okay. I don't even know what to think here. I just broke the game. Oh boy. Oh, and I ran out of inventory upgrades as well. I don't even know what to do here. What do I even spend the money on? I'll just spend the money on, what, this? Sure. Picking it up too quickly. There we go. I'll just spend it all on something expensive just so it has somewhere to go. Yeah, I'll buy some more tomato ones. Why not? Oh boy. I'll tell you what, this is most certainly a bug. Wow. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. This is a problem. Every time I go there, I'm just gonna lag all the way to death. Want some mushrooms? Oh boy. I didn't even leave enough money behind. Okay, so we're making a new area. We're making a chest area. Ah. Ah! Okay, well I mean, I'm gonna spend the money. I'm not gonna spend the money. It's like, I feel bad. Sure, I'll get more of these, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Wow. I mean, that's a problem. I mean, I was having like a good old time, and then the progression just like completely broke right there. Okay. Wow. I mean, look at all this stuff. It's just like useless decorations that I'm never going to use. Because I have like no desire to build a house. I'm like, there's no downtime. There's always something plants. And I mean, like maybe at the very beginning of the game, like when I was waiting for the carrots, like back in that day, I would build something. Like now it's just sort of like, okay, things like grow pretty quickly and there's always something to do. Okay, you know, just... This is the moment the game broke. Okay. It sort of stinks I can't even get more inventory space at this point. I mean, it makes sense that there would be a cap at some point, but like, wow. How do I handle this? I need more chests. What do I do here? Okay, I'll place it underneath. That's the strategy. Alright. Oh, it disappeared. I guess things just unload after a certain period of time. Okay. Well, one's gonna be enough for me. There we go. Oh, it's already ready to harvest. Oh, it already Broke the game. Okay. Well, that's fun, isn't it? That's interesting. Well, I'll keep the money on me. Thank you for the money. But I'll just try not to use it anymore. I won't break the game any more than I have now. But I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, so let's get some mushrooms here. Man, I gotta finish up here. I'm just gonna end it there. I'm just gonna end it there, honestly. I am. I'm just gonna end it there because the game's progression was like just kind of broken in that moment. It was. And you know, at this point it's just like repeating the same task over and over again, and there's nothing that's like really keeping me interested, because I look at this, it's like, okay, I get a better water bottle. Okay. And then I get the key. And it's like, okay, what interested me was like, okay, getting the crafting stations first of all. That was pretty cool. But it feels like, okay, first of all, I want it to feel like less repetitive, like, okay, I'm just going on to the next plant. I want like each plant to like sort of feel more distinct in some way. Or like each like progression gates. It's like, okay, maybe there's more crafters where you could like use multiple different items to the same crafter. Like maybe there's some sort of automation system where you get like some sort of minion, where you like put an automator like on top of the plant, and like it automates like breaking it or collecting it or something like that. It automates like collecting it when it's ready. You know, you have like another one, or it automates breaking it, or you know, so, like more systems, more things to engage with, like more crafting, more food sources, more automation. There's like meat in here. Okay, there's like a meat in here for some reason. I think I'm not entirely sure. Like I only see meat when I don't know. There's more hot bars than I have for inventory spaces, which is probably a problem. It's probably a problem. I don't mind using the scroll wheel, but like imagine not having a scroll wheel. Can I use my arrows? No, I can't. I guess you could select on it, but like how do you select on that specific hot bar place? So if you don't have a mouse, like you're pretty much done for. You're probably not playing this without a mouse in the first place. It sort of stinks how there isn't like, I do like how there's a lot of them, but it sort of stinks like, okay, how I can't get any more at this point, and how I can't go any higher from the numbers. I like maybe if there was keybinds in the options, that'd be helpful. But I'm just gonna my final thoughts, because I feel like I've seen the entire game a long time ago. I do. But I love the crafting systems. I wish they were introduced earlier. I do. Like even if it was like wasn't just, I wish they were introduced earlier, because they like gave me like an alternate option for a food source that it's like, okay, I feel like I could like make a better source of food for me to use more often. And I feel like it definitely could be expanded upon a lot more, and like it added an interesting element to the game. I do feel like right up until the bug happened, like I was probably the most engaged that I was the entire game. Like the further I got into it, the more engaged I was. And it's just like at the very beginning, I wasn't very engaged at all, because there wasn't a whole lot to do, right? Like I didn't have enough coins to spend on anything. It's only now that I have like enough coins to spend on decorations, like once I got further into the game. It's like, okay, decorations need to be cheaper, or at least like some decorations. Like you could have cheaper and more expensive decorations. Chests, way too expensive, I guess. It was like, I want multiple tiers of chests. I want like small, medium, large chests. I want like, okay, some chests are cheap. Like, okay, I want like a chest that's like maybe 10 coins, right? And like a medium chest is like, okay, maybe that's 25 coins or something like that. And a large chest, okay, that's 50 coins. Okay, that would feel pretty fair. But it's like, okay, you can have like multiple tiers of things pretty easily. I don't think of like multiple tiers, like, okay, I see a tier 2 pickaxe and a tier 2 like hoe here, but like I'm only using the water bucket at this point, and I'm never engaging with either of them. And it's like, that just sort of stinks, getting a tier 2 of something but never engaging with it. So I sort of need like more uses of them. I don't know. I'm sort of repeating things at this point, but I did have fun with the game, and the main thing that I do want is, you know, what's there to be built upon, because it does, once again, it does have a very solid foundation. I could see this honestly getting exponentially more. It's already pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I wouldn't say it's very fun. I wouldn't say it's something I wouldn't buy, because like it does feel like a demo. But I could easily see this like getting exponentially more fun with literally every addition added to the game. I do think it has a very solid base. It's very charming. It actually like has pretty decent. It has pretty good progression, except for that one huge bug. I gotta figure out what this is called again. What is this called? I figured out its name. It doesn't even have a name. The red mushroom. I gotta remember that. But you know, I had a good time. What would I rate the game at the moment? Man, you sort of got to compare it to all the other games out there. I got to give it a. I would give it a. At the moment, I would give it like a 6 or 7 out of 10. And I could like easily see myself like paying like $5 to $10, probably like $5 for this game. Like, you know, just like with some like more upgrades, like with some automation and with some more crafting and with like, you know, like more uses, like, you know, like more uses like for like these sort of tools, like more upgrades as well. Just like having a little bit more there, like I could easily see myself like, okay, this will be like a charming little $5 game. But that's sort of my thoughts about it, I guess. I hope my playtests have been helpful. I know I've been going along. I'm sorry about that. I sort of been yapping a lot, but this is sort of like how I sort of like to engage with the games, just like going a little bit overboard to make sure I have more than enough to progress to the next section. But also, it's like the main annoyance is waiting, especially early game. Like when you die, you have to wait 30 seconds. Like, how does that make sense? When you run out of stamina, you have to wait 30 seconds. How does that make sense? Just make it so you move slow when you run out of stamina. Don't make it so you have to wait 30 seconds. When you buy something, you have to wait 60 seconds? If you're going to have me wait, like have some way to make the wait shorter. Like how you did with the water bucket. You had the right idea there. Like for this, it's like, oh, pay coins. Like I wouldn't mind like you would have to like pay more coins with like each tier. So you get more and more expensive. But it's like, oh, pay 50 coins and to bypass the 60-second timer. It'd be like 50 coins. Like at this point in the game, it's like, you know, it's a bit steep, but you know, I'll do it. I wouldn't mind even spending that many coins like later in the game. Like earlier, it's like, oh, maybe 5 coins. But I did feel like the further I got into the game, the more inventory space I certainly needed. And at this point, it's like sort of like I was sort of having to buy things on the spot, like even without the glitch. Like I was already like getting to the point where I was sort of having to buy like inventory upgrades on the spot up there. So it did feel like, okay, maybe how do you expand the inventory? A backpack? Backpack would be cool, right? Like once you run out of slots, like, oh, like maybe you could buy a backpack. You're like, oh, small, medium, large backpack. Okay, maybe you could have multiple backpacks. Backpacks inside of backpacks. I don't know. I can easily see like a backpack being another way to like easily expand inventory space. But at the same time, like I was pretty sad when I ran out of inventory upgrades. I wouldn't mind like it to go even longer or to have another bar. I don't know. I'm taking too long. I had a lot of fun playing the game, and I really do hope to like see it on Steam or somewhere before with you know, with just like more there. I feel like it's a compliment to like just say like, oh, I just want to see more of the game. I just want to like, you know, I want to talk to this guy. I want to see this guy's name. I want him to have a name. I want to. What's his name going to be? I'm going to name him Joe. It's just sort of generic. I'm going to name him Tom. I don't know. I guess I could just give him my own name, my own imaginary name, since he doesn't have one. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for having me play, and you know, I hope you have a nice day.